So let's go through this. What chords were those? Well, they have names, and I know most of them, but even more importantly is how to play them. So that first chord is called a C sharp 11, and that's barring the 4th fret on the 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings, just like that. And for the song, that is a little hammer-on the B string on the 5th fret, just like that. So that second chord is a B6, which is kind of like a B power chord, or like a B play with like that, but you're adding the 6th note in the scale. That's confusing, isn't it? Basically, without getting too much into it, you're adding the high E string on the 4th fret, just like that. That's a B6. The next chord is E major 7th, and that's the 5th string on the 7th fret, the E with your pinky, and the 6th fret on the 4th string, and the rest of the strings are barred on the 4th fret. And that's E major 7th. The next chord is called A major 7th, and that's open A string, 11th fret on the D string, and you're barring the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings on the 9th fret. And again, you're only playing the 5 strings here. And that open A is played on this chord, A major 7th. The next chord is G sharp major 7th. And that is actually only the 4 strings. The D string is on the 6th fret, and the G string is on the 8th fret, and you can play it like this, using 2 fingers for this note, or I've seen it played like flattening out your 2nd finger to cover these 2 notes right here on the 7th fret. That's honestly pretty tough for me to do, and I'm still working on it. So right now I'm playing it like this, and that is G sharp major 7th on the 6th fret. This is the G sharp. Next chord is that E major 7th, and then you kind of do that little fill in there, and go back to that B 6th right there. So that was just that E major 7th that we looked at earlier. Then perhaps the toughest chord is a D flat F, which you're playing the D flat in the C shape, and you're adding the root note F right here. It's D flat /F. then back to that E major 7th again, and that last little chord here is that's not it. This is it. That is a D sharp 7th suspended 4th. Okay, and then the chords that this chord here, it's like a I guess you'd call it an F sharp minor 7th, but you're adding this A on there. So that's how I'm playing that. And that next chord is just a B, really, but you're only you can play it like this instead of the whole bar chord. That last one is G sharp suspended 4th. So as you know, the piano comes in after that, and if you wanted to do some soloing on that, you could get away with something in a G sharp pentatonic scale, and then on a version that is out there, it's by 4 Hero. There's a breakdown. It's a great version, and there's a breakdown later in the song that I want to show you. Are these 3 chords of C sharp suspended 2nd, D 5th. Awful name, but beautiful sounding. Is these 3 notes on the 6th fret, and this note right here on the 4th fret. Those 3 chords. This chord is called the E6th. Like an A minor shape, added this E right here, and then that's that C sharp 11 again. Kind of a fun chord sequence to play. And in the song, when they go into, I think the lyrics are, I'm the jungle stream, the mountain high, those are actually the same chords, the same sequence of chords at the beginning of the song, just strummed out. So I'm the jungle stream, I am the mountain high, da 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 da. That's that D flat F. Da 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 da. Right. So hopefully you can hear it. And that's it. That's your whole song. Have fun with that. And I hope this helps. So let me know if you have any questions.